Are you pleased that Keith has stepped down?
No, not at all. I know Keith. I've known him a very long time, and I've got a lot of friends who are quite close to him. And I just think the way he's been treated and the way his family has been treated is terrible. I do not think that this story was in the public interest because, yes, of course, he was on the select committee, but he wasn't being a hypocrite. I think it's when we see politicians saying one thing and then behaving a different way behind closed doors. You know, everything that he said on that committee, he has always been in favour of looking at how we deal with prostitution. He has been the same around drugs and even around pornography. And I just think in this day and age, in 2016, we shouldn't be outing anybody. This was a private issue between him and his family.
I hear what you're saying, but you mentioned the word family. Is there anything more hypocritical than pretending to be a happily married man who's actually allegedly having sex with escorts?
We don't know if he was pretending to be a happily married man.
He was to the public. No, June, I'm not saying about behind closed doors. I'm saying to the public.
We don't know what's going on between... No, but he never said to the public, I don't have affairs, did he? We do not know what's going on between him and his wife. That's a private issue.
I'm talking about in public. I'm not talking about in private.
In outing him this way in 2016 is just disgusting.
This isn't about outing somebody.
Wrong.
This is not about outing somebody because Crispin Blunt, who is an MP, who was also married with 2 children, in 2010, I think it was, he made a statement, said, I'm leaving my marriage, and he said, I'm in order to come to terms with my homosexuality. Earlier this year in January, he was in a debate in the House of Commons. He said, I have used poppers. It was a debate about poppers. He wasn't splashed all across the papers. It was like, so what? Man who's suddenly saying, I am gay, has left his wife. It wasn't a deal. It wasn't about forcing him out or anything like that. This is a separate issue. And Keith Vaz himself, and I appreciate that he is your friend, and I think it's fantastic.
He's not my friend. I know him very well.
Yeah, but I think it's fantastic that you're standing up for him in that way because you know him personally. And I think for him and his family, yes, this is a personal matter. But from the perspective of somebody, a public official sitting on a select committee, and he himself has said...
But who hasn't acted hypocritically?
He said, those who hold other... This is from Keith himself.
Yeah.
Those who hold others to account must themselves be accountable. Now, he understands that, and that is what I don't think he should resign as an MP. I think that's he should go to the next whatever general election and let the voters decide. But on a select committee, you have to be... You listen to people who have different points of view, but you have to be impartial. Now, if you yourself are allegedly paying prostitutes, allegedly offering to pay for their cocaine, allegedly taking poppers, you are not in an impartial situation.
Do you know what? I think that is... I just feel like it's so black and white. If you want to be a politician and run the country and speak for the people, then just let us know what's going on. You know, we all have freedom of speech. I feel like we live in a really modern society where you can be who you want to be, and we should celebrate who you want to be, whether it's gay, straight, however you want to live your life is entirely up to you. But when it comes down to being a public figure and speaking for the people, we just want to get some honesty from our politicians.
I think it's more nuanced than that. I think it's much more nuanced than that. I think Keith is from a generation where there was a lot of homophobia.
Even more reason to stand out and be fronting something and say, I am this person.
Not everybody can be that person. I just think...
But that's his personal
when we
tragedy.
do things like this, it makes it harder and harder for people to be able to truly be who they are.
Yeah.
And sometimes we need to exercise a little compassion. This is still a human being with a family.
But I
just think it was so wrong what was
First of all, we don't know about what his sexuality is.
Yes, that's right.
He hasn't you know, we don't know. But this isn't about... For me, it's not about the fact that he has or has not had sex with a man whilst married to a woman. It's not about that for me. It's about the, as I see it, the alleged use of male escorts, who I think are actually being exploited. You know, I don't think anybody works as a male escort particularly because they want to. It's like a way of earning money for them. And I don't think somebody in a position holding others to account can behave that way. It's not about whether he's gay, straight, bisexual, whatever.
Yeah. If you thought that got heated, wait until you watch these and click here to subscribe. You may as well. It's totally free.